As India reels under the impact of COVID-19 pandemic, the World Bank projects the country's economy to shrink by 3.2% in the current fiscal year, the worst performance since 1979. The bank said on Monday that the world was facing its worst recession since the World War II and per capita incomes would fall, plunging millions into poverty. Making the forecast for India, the bank said stringent measures to control the spread of the virus will heavily curtail activity despite some support from fiscal and monetary stimulus. Spillovers from weaker global growth and balance sheet stress in the financial sector will also weigh on activity. The bank's Global Economic Prospects report cut the last year's fiscal gross domestic product, that is GDP growth, for India to 4.2% and forecast it to fall by 3.2% in 2020-21. When the impact of the pandemic will largely hit, the last time India had recorded a negative growth rate was in 1979 when it was minus 5.24%. Will India recover is a big question. There are many factors that determine the recovery, and the most vital is how long the pandemic is going to last and effect on jobs and household incomes, the extent of fiscal stimulus provided by the government, etc. For instance, if the economic disruption was just for a small period wherein more than people's incomes, it was the ability to spend that was restricted, then when the lockdown opened, it is possible to imagine good recovery. But what if the economic disruption lasts longer, resulting in several activities being foregone instead of being deferred? Assuming incomes and jobs are not permanently lost, the economic growth recovers sharply and returns to the path it was following before the disruption. But what will happen if this recovery is slower and takes more time because the economic disruption resulted in several jobs being lost and people losing incomes, drawing down on their savings, etc.? After the initial fall, the recovery is gradual before regaining its momentum. In worst case scenario, the economy fails to regain the level of GDP even after years go by. As the shape shows, there is a permanent loss to the economy's ability to produce. However, economists are of the view that in the current financial year, India's economy will certainly contract. More or less is a thing to be gauged as times pass by. It could be anywhere between minus 4% and minus 14%. Some also feel the economy will start its recovery in the next financial year. But according to a detailed analysis by Pranab Sen, the former chief statistician of India, that was published in Ideas for India over the weekend, India's economy will contract not just this year but also in 2021 and 22. I quote Sen, as things stand and the government retains the 2021 expenditure budget for 2021-22 as well, it is likely that 2021-22 will witness a GDP growth rate of minus 8.8%. This is a frightening thought since it means that the country could experience a full-blown depression, the first in our history as an independent nation, writes Sen in his analysis. For India to boost domestic manufacturing, it needs to reduce its high trade deficits with countries like China. A targeted program for incentivizing local manufacturing must be in place soon, and India should leverage its close bilateral ties to give a fillip to manufacturing. Apart from central and state governments together creating a synergy to resolve issues faced by companies, there needs to be faster solutions. Digitally and technology can be used to ensure fast clearances, project approvals, and decision making. Coming back to the World Bank report, the global economy is likely to shrink by 5.2% this year, resulting in largest fraction of economies experiencing declines in per capita output since 1870. The projected 3.6% drop in per capita income this year will tip millions of people into extreme poverty this year, the report has warned. Global growth is expected to rebound to 4.2% next year, and the economies of developed countries are expected to shrink by 7% this year but grow by 3.9% next year. The bank's latest report presents a very negative turnaround for India since January, when it had projected the country to be the fastest growing major economy with a growth rate of 7.5% in 2019-20 and in the current fiscal year. The UN had projected last month a modest growth rate of 1.2% for India in the current fiscal year. The central banks in virtually all major economies in the South Asian region have been able to take measures to stimulate economic activity, the report had noted. Although South Asia had delayed an initially smaller COVID-19 outbreaks, the number of cases is increasing rapidly in India, Pakistan, Afghanistan, and Bangladesh. The region has a high share of workers employed in the informal sector, which adds to the health and economic challenges of dealing with the pandemic. Among the external factors impacting the region, the bank listed spillovers from major trading partners, losses in supply chain linkages, and protracted low oil prices with depressed economic activity in the Middle East that could cut remittances. But it's said that lower oil prices and more subdued economic activity are keeping inflation generally contained in the region.
फेसबुक रे न्यूज अपडेट पाई ओटीवी रो फेसबुक पेज को एबे ही लाइक करंतु और फॉलो करंतु।